goes over and over and over.
Okay, so well, a cycle is something that happens over and over and over. The same things happen over and over and over. Very good, Ryan.
A life cycle isn't when you're born until you die.
Okay, so Ryan said a life cycle starts from when something is born until something dies. Very good. Jalen?
A life cycle is...
Yeah, speak up, honey.
A life cycle is you turn to an egg, a caterpillar, a cocoon, and a butterfly.
Okay, so Jayla said a life cycle is when turn to an egg, caterpillar, a cocoon, and a butterfly. Okay? Anyone else? Mason.
A life cycle is it goes over and over again.
Okay, so when something happens over and over again. What happens over and over again. Okay, so, well, a life cycle is when, so this happens for living things, when something starts, so when something is born, until something turns into an adult, and then it'll make more of that thing, then it dies. So, what kind of life cycle do you think we're talking about today, Easton?
Butterfly.
The butterfly life cycle. So the butterfly life cycle, let me fix that. Okay. The butterfly life cycle is when we're talking about when a caterpillar or butterfly is born until it turns into an adult. So, let me fix that. So, can someone tell me the first step of our butterfly life cycle? Easton.
The butterfly lays its eggs.
Okay, so we have an egg. We start with an egg. What comes next? Ethan.
The caterpillar.
The caterpillar. What happens next, Leah? We start with cocoon. When it's in a cocoon, it's called a chrysalis. What comes after the chrysalis? Jalen. A butterfly. Then we start all the way over when that butterfly lays eggs. So we start all the way over again. That's why it's a cycle.
Do butterflies die as soon as after they lay their eggs?
No, they live for a minute. Okay? So remember the butterfly life cycle. When we did our lesson on this, we started with the egg. So what are we in now? So we're left the egg. What part are we at now? Jacayla. The caterpillar. So we're talking about the caterpillar today. Jacayla, can you touch my computer screen? All right, so I would like to show you, it's fine. I'd like to show you a video. Hear ye? All eyes on me. Remember, we're in ninja mode.
Miss Harrison, your computer turned off.
It's okay. Pay attention to me, okay? We're in ninja mode, so watch the video. We're going to start right here. while you're watching our video. Raise your hand if you have a question. Ryan.
Where are the caterpillar's eyes?
It's really hard to see their eyes, so they're not easily to see like we can. But they'll be on their head. It's just hard to see them. Jalen.
Oh, when a caterpillar eats enemies, do they fall or not?
None. They try to eat where it's not easy for them to fall.
I have two questions.
Okay, first question.
What was them things on his back that stick out? Black. Oh, stripe.
Oh, those are probably his legs. Wait, let's
No.
see.
Yeah, Miss Harrison, that caterpillar was long. See, like that.
That's his antennas.
It's not his arm.
I know usually antennas are on the head, but on this caterpillar it's like on his back. Those are his antennas. Okay? Ethan?
Some caterpillars don't turn into butterflies. Some caterpillars do. I know that some caterpillars turn into moths.
Okay.
Some caterpillars don't turn into
Moths are
butterflies.
nocturnal.
Hear ye.
Oh,
We're in ninja mode. Ethan is talking right now, so we're going to be nice and let Ethan finish talking. Yes, Ethan?
some caterpillars don't turn into butterflies.
Are you asking me or are you telling me?
Asking.
Asking? Well, most caterpillars turn into butterflies. Yes, they turn into butterflies. It's called metamorphosis. It's when you change from one shape to another. So our caterpillar is always going to turn to a butterfly. It's called metamorphosis.
Some
And-
caterpillars don't turn into butterflies. Some caterpillars don't turn into butterflies. Some turn into
Okay.
moths.
Okay, raise your head. Let's not talk out loud. We're in ninja mode. Okay, Warren.
How do caterpillars stick to a leaf?
They probably have something on their feet that helps them
Wait,
stick to a leaf. Haley.
Did you know that caterpillars have 12 eyes?
They have 12 eyes? Oh, wow. Trinity.
What is his mouth when he eats the leaf? It has like 2 lines.
His mouth is right here. It's really hard to see because a caterpillar is smaller than us. So it's really hard to see, but his mouth is right here. Sit down, please. What do you do if you have a question? Raise your hand. Last question. We got to move on. Easton.
Why is the caterpillar's body big and his head little?
Some caterpillars come in different sizes. So you have small caterpillars, you have big caterpillars. We'll talk about that later. All right, if you have any more questions, we'll save them for the end. Hand down. Kayla, touch my screen, please. So, why do you think this caterpillar is eating so much? Raise your hand. Why do you think he's eating so much? Haley.
To help him grow?
To help him grow. I like that. Trinity.
Because he's hungry.
He's hungry. Why would you eat? Because you're hungry, right? Jalen.
Because he needs to get healthy.
He needs to get healthy. I like that, Ryan.
Do you know some caterpillars, when their skin gets too tight, they shed it?
They do. Okay, so let's focus on why caterpillars eat so much right now, okay? Very good, though. Okay, Easton.
To turn into a butterfly.
Ooh, to turn to a butterfly. Let's see. Okay, Warren, last one. We'll move on.
So when they're in their cocoon, they won't have to like bust down and eat all the time.
So when they're in the cocoon, they won't have to bust out and eat. I like that. Okay, so hands down. Okay, so did you know that when a caterpillar comes out, when they're in the egg, they don't get a lot of food as you think, right?
No.
So when it comes out, how do you think the caterpillar's feeling?
Very hungry.
Very, very, very hungry. What would you do if you were so hungry?
I would eat.
Eat. I would eat. So I would eat as much as I can. If I was so hungry, I would eat as much as I can. So too big. Yes, Jalen.
What you say?
Caterpillars eat their egg, not their own skin. Hear ye, hear ye.
All eyes on
All eyes on thee. Not my computer. All eyes on thee. Turn around. Look at Miss Harrison. Okay. So, that's why caterpillars eat so much, so they can grow, so they can change. That's why we eat so much, so we can grow and change. So, do y'all remember what book we read last time? Raise your hand. Ryan.
a caterpillar book.
We read the Trinity.
The hungry cow.
The very hungry caterpillar. We read the very hungry caterpillar. So, well, before we get to that, we're going to watch a video. We're going to see if it's just like the book we read last time, okay? So hands down, listening ears on, mouths closed.
The very hungry caterpillar. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf.
So we're only going to play a short part. I want to play the important part. So we talked about the egg. So now we
He
have...
started to look for some food.
That was the funny part when he. How do they crawl down?
He's using his body to help move.
That looks like a leaf.
On Monday, he ate through one apple. When he was still hungry,
So cute.
on Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears. He was still hungry. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums. But he was still hungry. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries. But he was still hungry.
Ah, he's changing. Ah, he's getting bigger. All right, let's focus on the video.
Orange.
ate through
They're gonna
one
make-
piece
I
of
told my
chocolate.
class- They're gonna make-
Hey, let's focus on the video.
Now he's fat. There's Mr. Fat.
One
He's
slice
hungry.
of Swiss
He's
cheese,
Mr. Fat.
one slice of salami, one lollipop. One piece of cherry pie, one sausage, one cupcake, and one slice of watermelon.
Oh no, he looks
Sit.
sick.
I lost.
That night he had a stomachache.
You're so funny. Why are you eating all
Okay, so we're gonna pause right there. Why do you think our caterpillar friend got a stomach ache? Go ahead, see someone I'm calling Aaliyah. Aaliyah,
Because you ate too much.
he ate too much.
Very
Very good.
We ate too much.
Okay, so raise your hand. You're gonna tell me the things our hungry caterpillar friend ate. Ryan, give me one thing.
A lollipop and a strawberry.
Hey, lollipop. Jalen. Plum. Ethan.
An apple.
Apple. Haley.
One slice of salami cheese.
Okay, salami cheese. Warren.
And cake.
Cake. Aaliyah.
A
Sucker. Trinity.
cupcake.
Cupcake. Kayla. Orange. Okay, so hands down. So, let's go back to when the caterpillar ate all that unhealthy food. How did it make him feel?
Sick.
Sick. So how do you think you would feel if you ate a bunch of yucky food? Sick. So a caterpillar, like I said, let's go back. A caterpillar changing is like when we're changing. So if we eat healthy foods, we grow big and strong. If we eat a bunch of icky foods, we won't feel so good. So now it's our turn to do an activity. I want you to think, don't shout. I want you to turn your thinking caps on. I want you to think. So you're gonna get out that white paper I gave you. You are going to write in the first square, if I were a very hungry caterpillar, I would eat ... So you're going to write that in the first square. Then, after that, in each of these four squares, you're going to pick 4 things that you would eat if you were a hungry caterpillar. You would pick 4 things that you would want to eat if you were a hungry caterpillar. And then in the last box, you're going to write my favorite food is, so you're going to pick 1 out of the 4. You're going to write my favorite food is, and then you're going to write the name. You're going to tell me why it's your favorite food. I want you to try to write as small as you can, okay? Yes, I want you to write lines like me, so to help you out. So you're going to pick 4 foods that you would eat if you were a very hungry caterpillar. Then you're going to tell me what your favorite food is and why. But first, you're going to write, if I were a very hungry caterpillar, I would eat... Yes, you can pick whatever you want. It is up to you. Yes, you have to write that. Yes, you are drawing pictures of 4 things that you would eat if you were a hungry caterpillar. Then you're going to write the name of it underneath it. Come on. It's okay. No, we're going to do these at our desk. All right, let's get started. No, sir, you're going to sit right here. Okay? You're going to sit right here. Come on, let's get started.
So I'm gonna write that.
If I were a very hungry caterpillar, I would eat. So Miss Harrison, if I were a very hungry caterpillar, I would eat. Miss Harrison would eat pineapple. That's her favorite fruit. So I would put pineapple. I'll draw a picture of a pineapple, and I'll write the name. What else would I eat? I would eat. Maybe. I I'll eat chocolate cake. Sure, we can put chocolate cake right there. It's up to you. It does not matter what you choose. It is up to you. It's your choice. What you would like to eat. Let's get started. Yes, it's all up to you. Yes, honey. I want you to, when in doubt, sound it out.
I'm sorry.
How about we get it wrong?
You're not going to get it wrong. This is what you think. So you can't get this
How
wrong.
about we get the wrongs afterwards?
Hmm?
How about we get wrongs after?
We draw a picture. Or do we
Yep, you're going to draw a picture of what you would eat. Then you're going to write the name of it underneath.
Okay. How is it very caterpillar? Can you make it a little bigger because I can't really see in
I'll make it bigger. You're welcome.
But at the bottom one, I can't write it.
Hold on.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Mom
Let's just work on the first box now. Then you're going to tell me when you're ready to write this last box, okay? So let's focus on the first box and the 4 things you would do. The eat. Yes, Mason.
How do you spell
If I were a very hungry caterpillar, I would eat.
We have to write the dot, dot, dot.
Yes.
Why?
Dot, dot, dot. So that means it's leading into what you would eat. So it's leading into the beginning of your, I would say the beginning of your sentences. There you go. There you go.
Dot, dot.
Because it's leading to the beginning of what you're going to tell me about. So what is this? I would eat what? Ooh, a hamburger. Very good.
Give me a hamburger, I would eat all of that.
Yum, yum, yum. Hamburger, very yum. Ooh, what did you put?
Cupcake.
Ooh, a cupcake. Very nice.
Oh, what? I can't. Oh, I know what one I would eat. What does that say?
If I were a very hungry caterpillar, I would eat dot, dot, dot. Is that better?
Which one is good?
Look, Miss Harrison. That is so fun.
That is very nice. So now I want you to write the name of that food somewhere in this box. So remember, you're going to draw a picture of 4 foods. Write the name of those foods. Very nice. Write the name of those foods in that box. Then on the last square, you're going to write, my favorite food is, you're going to pick one of those 4. You're going to tell me why it's your favorite. So if Miss Harrison were writing, I would say, my favorite food is pineapple because it is sweet. That's what I would say.
Sweet.
Sweet. Pineapple is sweet. Keep going, honey. You got all these squares to go.
What am I supposed to do right now?
Well, sit down. Let's get started. Come on.
I love my jacket.
Come on. Sit down.
What?
Let's get started. Come on.
What am I supposed to do with all these boxes?
You need to pick other foods now. What mode are we in? 0. We're in ninja mode. That means no talking. Work quietly, but hard on your work. You've got this.